Annie Sabo and Kevin Lynch with you for another Timberwolves fast break. The Wolves beat the Jazz on the road 116-111 the final. And Kevin Lynch, for a team that's had very little practice time together, despite so many off-season additions, it looks like the Wolves really figuring things out quickly here.
Yeah, isn't it interesting? You could have a full training camp and have 8 preseason games, which is the typical number most NBA teams have to get ready. And you start the season slow. So now you have a training camp for about 2 weeks, play 3 preseason games, and it seems like this team is kind of on a bit of a roll. It's just 2 games, but it's good to see, and hopefully they can keep it up. Now the schedule is going to get a little more challenging coming up here, not just with the Lakers, but the Clippers as well. So, but as far as tonight, they took apart a really good Utah team. It was fun to watch.
But for now, we will enjoy a 2-0 start to the season. That is for sure. Following this 5-point victory in Salt Lake City, D'Angelo Russell led the game with 25 points. And man, the Wolves bench really the story of this ball game. They had 49 in addition to the Wolves shooting over 44% from beyond the arc. If you're head coach Ryan Saunders, you got to be proud of this group heading into facing the Lakers tomorrow.
They responded great, and it was pretty much just be solid. That was all we had to do, was be solid. Lean on each other in those moments. And we have a connected locker room. And for us only being together for a short period of time, I'm pleased with that, and that can usually help you through. I loved how our bench was into the game, the whole game. When referees have to tell you guys to sit down or get off the baseline, you tell them, but you also in the back of your head as a coach, you feel good that your guys are all into it. So that's just a credit to those players in the locker room.
The Wolves playing their first back-to-back of the season tomorrow. The defending NBA champion Lakers on the schedule, followed by the Clippers on Tuesday. Minnesota finally back at Target Center on Friday. Our coverage begins at 6:30. Then Kevin Lynch, obviously the Wolves 2-0 right now, riding a lot of momentum into tomorrow's game in LA. Let's talk some realistic expectations when you're facing LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the defending champion Lakers.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I mean, the Wolves defense got tested tonight and passed the test with a great performance. I mean, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised how good they've played defensively, Annie. They'll get tested tomorrow night. Second game of a back-to-back. They're on the road in Staples Center, so right there is challenging enough. But then you got a lot of weapons to try to keep in check, too, with Davis and LeBron James and a variety of other players, too. So, if they can hang with that Laker team, if they get a win, that's even better, but that will say a lot. But it should be an entertaining game.
Oh, yeah. 3-0 start for the Wolves up for grabs. Our coverage begins at 8:30 on Fox Sports North, and that'll do it for this Timberwolves Fast Break.